Well, we have big changes and they are moving in as we speak. Here's a look at what we're tracking as we take you through tomorrow and into the weekend. Overnight tonight, we're tracking the rain, but by tomorrow morning, as that coldest air filters in, we'll see more of a rain-snow mix, which is going to make for somewhat of a sloppy drive into school or work, especially if you're driving in along the Front Range or over the Palmer Divide. It is going to be cold tomorrow. We've been talking about it all week long, but the good news is, if you're not a fan of the cold, it should be much nicer as we head into the weekend, so those chilly temperatures not lasting for too long. Let's jump right into your forecast right now. Here's where we're tracking the snow. Up near Cheyenne, near the Colorado-Wyoming border. Across southern Colorado, we do have thunderstorms starting to fire off, or continuing to fire off across the Colorado-New Mexico border. We also have a few storms out across the eastern plains. As that coldest air continues dropping toward the south, we're expecting this activity not only to expand, but also to continue, and we are expecting it to continue all the way into early tomorrow morning. The areas of yellow out across the southeastern corner of the state showing the potential for heavy rain to stick around through tomorrow morning. This is a look at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you'll also see we've got that snow around Denver. You'll notice that purple around the Pikes Peak region. That purple indicates more of a rain-snow mix. This is when we're expecting that transition to take place during the early morning hours. And we'll keep that rain-snow mix in the forecast through about 7 o'clock. So as you're waking up tomorrow morning, you'll likely still have a few of those rain and snow showers to contend with as you're heading out the door. But as we head through the mid-morning and into the early afternoon, a lot of this is going to wind down. In fact, we'll start to see some clearing skies as we head into the late afternoon and evening. Whenever we mention snow, everybody always wants to know how much. Keep in mind, this is not necessarily an overly cold system, so we're not looking for the snow to stick to the ground. However, you may get some minor accumulations on the grassy surfaces on your patio furniture, the windshield of your car tomorrow morning. Of course, if you do, we want to see your pictures. Send them into our Facebook page, tweet them to us, but they won't be overly impressive. A trace to about 1 inch is all we're expecting along the Palmer Divide and across the Front Range. Over the mountains, could see a couple of inches of accumulation. But other than that, I don't think we'll see anything more than wet roads tomorrow morning. 40s and 50s for highs tomorrow afternoon, though, so you'll definitely want to keep the jacket handy, get the hot chocolate ready, make the coffee extra hot in the morning because it's going to be a very cold start to what will end up being just a chilly afternoon. Tomorrow night, if you're heading to any Friday night football games, it's going to be cold. Tomorrow's temperatures dropping into the upper 30s for your overnight lows. 71 degrees on Saturday, then 77 on Sunday. So this weekend, things are definitely going to turn around. Pueblo tomorrow, 53 degrees, 70s turn into 80s Saturday into Sunday, though. So as I mentioned, that cold air really not sticking around for long, and we should stay quite mild temperature-wise into next week. Canyon City, 54 degrees tomorrow, 77 on Saturday, 80 on Sunday. So again, that cold air just sticking around for Friday, just in time for the weekend. We are going to warm up and dry out. Teller County, 46 degrees tomorrow. It is going to be just a downright chilly day. We'll have those clouds during the morning, the wind not helping, and of course we'll have some slushy conditions over the mountains. For the rest of us, I think just wet roads to get you into work and school tomorrow.
At least it's a quick mover.
It is. Yeah, you have to appreciate we're getting a little taste of what's to come, and then it gets out of here pretty quick. We rebound nicely this weekend.
2 weeks from now,
Very nice.
the 90s. There we go.
Heard it here first, folks.